Hey guys, so for Emma's lunch today, I went ahead and made her a ham and cheese sandwich. This is using some off the bone ham and smokehouse cheddar cheese. In this container, we are going to add some gala apples that have been soaking in ginger ale, and then, of course, the white chocolate peanut butter. I soak her apples in ginger ale, and that helps them from browning and adds a nice juicy flavor. And then in this compartment, we are going to add some Fuego Takis. She really enjoyed these last time, although she did say that they was very hot and she ran out of things to drink, so it burned her mouth. Thankfully, she always takes a water in her backpack so she can have some water after lunch. Add a little bit more Takis. And then in this container, we're going to add some roasted and salted almonds. Trying to mix up some different nut varieties instead of always pistachios. And she seems to have really been liking the almonds. And in this container, going to add some Noosa key lime yogurt. She has been loving the Noosa yogurt and the lemon and strawberry. Typically she has Greek yogurt, but she said that this is the best texture of yogurt. So like the lemon, you got to mix it up a bit because there is a kind of sweet syrup at the bottom. So just mix it all together. Going to add a little bit in this compartment. I never know if she's going to eat the yogurt, so I don't usually send too much. Then I'm going to get a little Sistema container, and we're going to add some honey bunches of oats, French vanilla, and almond granola. That way she can sprinkle the granola on top of the yogurt. Adds a little bit more texture and a little bit of crunch and a little bit more sweetness to it. Clean off the workspace. And then to drink, she is taking a Fruit Shoot Hydro, and this is in the raspberry and apple flavor. And then for a little treat, she's going to take a Bob's Peanut Butter and Jelly Oat Bar. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, so let's see what Emma had for Monday. That's kind of gross. I don't think she was a fan of that bar. All right, so did good. Didn't eat her apples, but that is quite all right. Let's go ahead and get started on Tuesday's lunch. Okay, so for Emma's lunch today, I went ahead and put in some of these pretzel crisps. We're down to the bottom of the bag, so it's mostly just crumbs. We got her some strawberries. For dessert, she has taken a doozy bar, which is just chocolate, or it's cookie dough. And here, going to add some pepperoni. It is very hot in Georgia, so she said she wants a lighter lunch. And then we're going to stick a pick in there. And for here, I'm going to add these Asiago and Pepper Jack wisp. And they should fit in there very easily. Well, that didn't work. Okay. And then for here, I'm going to cut up some cheese. I'm going to cut up some Sargento Smokehouse cheddar cheese. I don't know how this will go with the pepperonis, but she's really been liking this cheese. All right, let's see what Emma had for lunch. Not much. She had some pepperoni and some pretzels. Doesn't look like any strawberries, but of course she had her dessert. So let's go ahead and get started on Wednesday. Hey guys, so for Emma's lunch for Wednesday, I went ahead and cut up some strawberries for her. And in this compartment, we are going to add a cheese roll-up, which is just Monterey Jack cheese on a tortilla that's melted. We are going to add some jelly treats, which is a gift from a family, the Cooper family in Wales, and it's basically like Jell-O. And then in this little Sistema container, I'm going to add some queso dip. This is Emma's favorite. Let's see if we can get in here. Well, this knife is obviously not going to work to get that in. It's a lot thinner than I had anticipated. So we're going to put a little bit in here. And clean it off. And we are going to add this to the compartment here. And then in another Sistema container, I am going to take some homemade salsa, and this is courtesy of my boss Jill. She made this and we are obsessed. It's a very simple recipe. I'll make sure to leave it in the description box below. It's very simple, nothing but fresh veggies and herbs, and it is delicious. Be forewarned, it is very addictive and you will not want to stop. So going to add this in the compartment with the jelly treats. Was going to switch it up, but we'll keep the cheese over in that other compartment. And then in the center compartment, we are going to add the Noosa key lime yogurt. She really enjoyed this yogurt along with the lemon and strawberry flavor. She's want to be a little bit more adventurous and maybe try some of the other flavors. If you have any suggestion of what other flavors are tasty, be sure to let me know. Just leave a comment. And then I'm going to move this down a bit so we can break up some colors. I'm going to add some bite-sized tortilla chips. They're just little round tortilla chips, and they fit perfectly in this little Lunchbox Co. box. Can fit a few in there. She's not got a lot of salsa or cheese dip, so that will be good. And then she'll probably dip her cheese roll-up. And here is just some French vanilla granola for her yogurt, and then she's going to take a fruit shoot hydro and raspberry and apple, and that is all. All right, so let's take a look and see what Emma ate today. Forewarned, she did not go to school because she wasn't feeling great, so yeah, no surprise there. Ate the cheese dip, none of the jelly treats, and no salsa. All right, let's move on to tomorrow. Hey guys, so for Emma's lunch tomorrow, I went ahead and cut up some strawberries. For her main thing, she's going to be taking this, which is a buffalo chicken empanada. Basically just took some canned biscuits, rolled it out, put some buffalo chicken dip and cheese in there, and baked it. So we'll see how she does with that. In this little compartment, we're going to add some Sargento pepper jack cheese. And here, what else but pistachios. Of course, these are her favorites, so we're going to add a few of these. For her sweet treat, she is going to take these Milka Choco Dessert. This is raspberry jelly. I'm going to give her 2 of those. Kind of stuck together. There's that. And then in this container, we're going to do some smoked Gouda holy cheese. It's not the most colorful of lunches. And then to drink, she is going to be taking a fruit punch fruit shoot. And that is all for her lunch for Thursday. All right, so let's look and see what Emma had today. Didn't look like she had much of nothing. Still has her cheese and cookies. Her pistachio, she had a few of those, her empanada, and strawberries. So let's move on to Friday's lunch. Hey guys, so for Friday's lunch, I went ahead and made Emma a ham and cheese sandwich. Has some smokehouse cheddar cheese and off the bone ham. In this compartment, we have some sugar snap peas and ranch. And then in this compartment, I'm going to add some salt and vinegar Pringles. Pringles is one of her favorite chips, and she loves anything salt and vinegar. It will be her first time trying sugar snap peas, however, so we'll see how she gets along with that. And in this compartment, we are going to add some Nestle Bunch of Crunch. This has become one of her favorite little sweet treats, and they tend to fit very well in these smaller compartments. And then she is also going to be having one of these Clio Greek yogurt bars, and this is in the peanut butter flavor, and it just comes wrapped in a little container and in the box, but I like to keep it in the box to keep it safe and not crunched. And then to drink, she has taken a Fruit Shoot Hydro Raspberry and Apple, which is basically just flavored water. And clean off the workspace, and we'll see what she ate. All right, let's check and see what Emma ate today. All right, pretty good. Everything but a sugar snap pea. All right, we'll see you guys next week for some more lunches.